Hey guys, it's Be Natural. Thank you for visiting my channel once again. Today I'm going to be talking to you about how to regrow your edges. As you can see, I had a problem with this in the past. I inserted a picture. This was a few years ago, and I had no edges whatsoever. There was a bunch of things that I was doing wrong, and I've learned and gained a few tips over the few years on how to keep my edges laid and slayed. So today I'm here to share those tips with you. If you're having this problem, I guarantee you, if you use the tips that I'm about to share with you, you will see hair growth in a couple months to 6 months and you will love it. So just keep watching and please follow my tips. So, the first tip that I'm going to be talking to you about is no tight hairstyles. And I know we're all guilty of this. We love our braids, we love our sew-ins, and even the ladies out there that wear their tight ponytails, that's a no-no also. Usually what I do when I'm about to get my braids, I will let my hairstylist know before she even start. Please make sure you leave my edges out. I'll use gel, I'll use pomade, I'll use whatever it is that I have to use to slick my edges down so that they're laid and slayed. But I definitely will not have my hairstylist pulling on my edges in those braids because that's a big no-no for me and it should be for you as well. The same thing goes for sew-ins and for ponytails. I make sure that I'm not grabbing those edges, all of them, and making my ponytails extra tight. I make it loose enough to where it's comfortable. So just make sure when you get your hairstyles that they're not super, super tight, and I feel like you should be okay. My second tip that I have for you today, and this is a very important one, this is the biggest mistake that I was making, is no hard bristle brushes. So the first thing you're going to look for is a brush with extremely soft bristles to use on your edges. But I wouldn't even recommend to use a brush. If you have to, then go for it. But I wouldn't even recommend to use a brush on your edges. One of the biggest things that I have done to make a change is getting a really soft bristle toothbrush, and I use that in place of a regular brush on my edges, and that has helped me a lot. So I would recommend you getting a little toothbrush, a soft bristle toothbrush, and try that and see how you like it. So just make sure that you're not using those hard brushes that we like to use on our edges anymore because that's a big no-no. The third tip that I have for you is to massage your hair daily and make sure that you're using oils. So a lot of people don't like to put oils on their edges because it tends to make your face oily throughout the day. So I would recommend to do this at night. This is what I do. I take 5 minutes, if that much, out of my night before I go to bed. And I just massage my edges. I massage my hair, massage my scalp in its entirety. And I just make sure that I'm enabling like stimulation for my hair to grow. The two best oils that I would recommend are emu oil or Jamaican black castor oil. Those two oils would be amazing. You'll see results really, really quickly. Just take a little bit because a little bit goes a long way, especially with the Jamaican black castor oil. And you just put it on your fingertips and just massage it into your scalp and onto your edges. And this will definitely help a lot also. And the fourth and the final tip that I have for you is to definitely try and include biotin as one of your supplements, as one of your daily supplements. Since I started using biotin, I have seen a major improvement in my skin, in my hair, in my nails, like everything will just improve. Biotin does not necessarily grow your hair, but what it does is it makes your hair follicles stronger, which in turn will retain more growth. And by retaining more growth, you will see that length and you will see hair growth. So I do recommend taking biotin as one of your daily supplements. It does help me, and I'm positive that it will help you as well. This is optional though, but this is definitely one of my top tips as well, and I will definitely recommend it. So this is a picture of how my edges look now. As you can see, I have edges, so these tips work, I'm telling you. But those are my four top tips, guys. Please, if you're having a problem, just follow these tips. Don't forget, don't pull your hairstyles too tight, including all your edges. Don't use a hard bristle brush. Use a toothbrush if you have to. Make sure you're massaging your scalp daily and you're using the Jamaican castor oil or the emu oil. And last but not least, please take biotin. If you found this video helpful at all, please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. And any questions, comments, or any tips of your own, feel free to leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for sticking with me through the end. I appreciate you. And last but not least, be you and be natural.